Everybody just try to see it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. Hey, everybody just try to see it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. And we sipping, and we sipping. It's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. MC Shakie is in the building. We have arrived.
What's going on? What's going on, Sip Nation? Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. I am so glad to be back. Yes, yes, yes. I am back. I am so glad. I have missed each and every one of y'all. I swear be for a Christ, I have missed y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to the return episode of the Hot 9 at 9. I am your host with the most, the queen herself, MC Shakie, alive. You heard me. Let me get a little something to sip on. Today is water. It ain't gonna be no tea, but I got my Sip Nation mug, so I don't really have tea to sip on. It's just gonna be a little water. You heard me. Give me a little water. What's going on, Sip Nation? How are y'all doing? Shout out to Sip Nation, the best family, a messy B like me could ever ask for. Shout out to y'all, Sip Nation. What's going on? How y'all doing? Hey, everybody. What's going on? I see y'all in here, my beautiful, beautiful people. I miss y'all too. Let me give me something to sip, girl. I had to get something to sip. Okay. So let me just go ahead and go on with church announcements, and we're going to get right into tonight's hot topics. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at MC Shakie Live. It's MC Shakie Live on all of those channels. You can't miss me. I'm on all of them, and you're missing something if you don't follow me everywhere. There's all kind of different content for different platforms. Instagram has its stuff, Twitter has its stuff, Snapchat has its stuff, and Facebook has its stuff. So make sure you follow me everywhere that you need to follow me. Also, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. That does help out. And so I'm gonna give y'all a second right quick. Give y'all a brief seconds to go ahead and punch that like button. You need to go ahead and punch that like button. That like button is like the most important thing. It does help us with the algorithm, and it helps us grow the channel. You heard me? You can reach me for any information at MC Shakie Live, MC Shakie Live on Gmail, and all that good stuff is scrolling at the bottom. Tonight's content, as all content, is sponsored. Tonight's content, as well as my velvety smooth Hershey's chocolate skin, is sponsored by T Hazel from Sip Cosmetics. SipCosmetics.net has all your cosmetic needs. It gets that clear skin. It gets your face moisturized. I mean, we have charcoal masks. Everything is in stock, and we're delivering fast. If you need to find things like your bonnets and your t-shirts, go to bitchwesip.com and you can link into Sip Nation gear and get all your Sip Nation stuff. That's how we doing it over here at Sip Nation. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I'm so glad to have y'all back. I am so glad. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Whew. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to get into tonight. We have a lot of hot topics to discuss, and I'm gonna actually. So the topics tonight that we have are a little bit, not adultish, but just a little bit grown and sexy comments. It's grown and sexy topics tonight. We have a few of those. You heard me? So we're gonna get right into them. I already feel like we're gonna be canceling a few people. I think the first topic that we're going to discuss, and we're going to get into one to the other, but we're going to jump right in. I do thank y'all for coming. Wipe your feet on the way in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Thank y'all so much. And welcome to the Hot 9 at 9. So let's talk about our first topic, and that's going to be something that I talked about earlier today on Instagram, and that was this. This, in case y'all didn't know, is been reported from one of my favorite shows, which is Pose. Pose is one of the shows I'm watching. When it comes on, I'm tuned in. I have both of the seasons. I be putting people on it. I really like Pose. It's really a good show. I got to give them their props when they did the show. It's well written. It's well. Oh, we got money. Oh, also too, if you ever want to see me do my little dance called the Titty Bop, all you got to do is drop a few coindellas. Thank you, Miss Jasmine McCurry. And here is your Titty Bop for your money. Thank you so much, sister. Because it goes bop. It goes bop. It goes bop. I'm a bop. Sister Pose is my favorite show. It's not my favorite. It's not only my favorite show because it's LGBTQ plus centric. It really is good acting. Like the acting ain't all dry and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I got to give him his props. Miss Billy Porter is one of the better actors on the show. It's good acting, it's good writing, it's not flat, it's not a lot of air. It's really good storylines and everything. Yeah, and I can't wait for season 3. But Mr. Billy Porter, Miss Billy Porter's sister has said something that it just didn't make no sense to me. And I got to really break this down to y'all and make y'all think, because I have gotten some backlash. I actually have to go next, I think either this Friday or next Friday. I'm not exactly sure which Friday, but I will be doing an interview about, when I find out about my thoughts on this. So let's listen to what Mr. Billy Porter had to say. And this is coming from our friends over at Ace on Site. I always like to give credit where it's due. And
just to go even deeper.
T. Marie, I got you.
And black people hear me.
We're gonna listen, sister. We listening.
Because y'all ain't gonna like this one.
Why we ain't gonna like it?
As a black queer man in America, my basic human rights have been up for legislation every single day that I have had breath in my body, from all sides. And by that, I mean that the black community's relationship with the LGBTQ plus community is appalling at best, and eerily similar to that of white supremacists versus black folk. Hear me, black people, and hear me well. I'm calling y'all out right here and right now. You cannot expect our demands of equality to be met with any real legislative policy and change when y'all turn around and inflict the same kind of hate and oppression on us. Just to go even.
Okay. So let me get this titty bop out the way. Thank you so much, Nurse T. Marie. I appreciate you. Because like 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to get this monetized, because I usually, like, by the end of the video, I'm going to be going in. And this is how we support and keep the channel running. So I appreciate you so much, Nurse T. Marie. Thank you so much. And shout out to the nurses. I love y'all. Y'all look. All right. So I know y'all thinking he sounds right, but he's wrong. And let me tell you why he's wrong. So I posted this right after that. I'm a gay man who did 9 years in prison for a nonviolent crime. However, I wasn't sentenced like a gay man. I was sentenced like a black man. I was judged like a black man. And I struggled today to get back on my feet and be not only a father, but a pillar in this society like a black man. The LGBTQ plus movement has no comparison to that. There's no comparison. Now, as far as being ostracized, yes. But as far as that comparison, there is no comparison. Gay people, unfortunately, we were done a lot of stuff. We were beat. We were put in a lot of things and put in a lot of places and discriminated against. And I had our lives and our families ruined and torn apart. Yes, but we have nothing to equate to slavery, and we definitely have nothing to equate to utter civil rights. A white gay man in the 60s could vote. A white gay man sentenced of my crime would have done a lot less time. It's not the same thing. It is not the same thing. You can't put it together. I don't care. And this is coming from someone who's both black and gay. I am both. So I'm telling you for a certain. They didn't sentence me like, oh, look, this is a gay man. Oh, child, give him 2 years. No, they sentenced me, oh, look at your black ass over there with all the rest of the food. So he's wrong. He's wrong. And I posted this. No, you can't hide being gay. You shouldn't hide being gay. But those are 2 different texts for 2 different things. I'm so sorry. And I tell this all the time. I love my LGBT, all of them. I love all of those people. But sometimes we just get too sensitive about things that it's not the right time or place to do certain things. I'm just sorry, just not right. Now, I love us and I love all of y'all. But guess what? What we need to do as a black community is we come together. Regardless of that, everything else that divides us is not here right now. The black women, black men, black gays, black lesbians, black whatever, black trans, we have to come together. It's not about, oh, hey, who, Lord, titty bop, we get money tonight. Bop, titty bop, because my titty. Okay, so we got to listen. We cannot. Ain't no such comparison. Now, if not true, I agree with some things he said. I agree with the fact that sometimes in our community, us as black LGBTQ plus people are discriminated against. That's just fact. That's true. You cannot get away from that. But I think though, the love we have, especially of late, The love that y'all give us as the straight black people combats that completely. I think that I have received so much love from like literally my straight men and women of the black community support and love me damn near more, or if not more, than the LGBTQ plus community. So this is what I put. This is my response to that was simple. Black Lives Matter. So I'm sorry, the Billy Porter. This ain't the time. This ain't the same fight. It's not. I do understand both fights. Trust me, if nobody understands both fights, I do. But the black fight is not the LGBTQ plus fight. You have some point. You have I put that you have some points, but from one black gay man to another, you're wrong. It is and I agree with this. It is irresponsible. It's irresponsible for us as black gay men or black gay women or black gay whoever or even whoever's subcategories to turn the focus and the narrative away. You know what I'm saying? From the black fight. It's irresponsible for him to say, okay, well, let's pay attention to what the LGBTQ plus community got going on. I think that's very irresponsible. Just as I think it would be irresponsible for a woman to be like, oh, well, let's think about what's going on with black women. No, it's all black people. We all in this together, like it or not. They didn't group me up. Let me tell you something. When I got them handcuffs on me, they didn't group me up and say, okay, all the gay people over here and blah, blah, blah. You go with all the gay. No, they put, get your black ass on and get this black ass time. That's what it was. So I know I'm right here, and I know Mr. Billy Porter, and I like I like everything about him except what he wore for the Grammys that time. I don't know what that was, but girl, I like him or whatever, except what he wore at the Grammys that time. So it's all right. But when we as black gay people and black straight people win this battle, which is the black fight, then the war on intolerance is over as well. It's won. So this is not the time, Miss Billy Porter, or any person of a sub-genre of blackness to hijack, and I say hijack. This is why I say hijack, because it's like everybody doing this looking for clout on this. That's why I shut up a lot of times about it, unless it's just something like this that I had to comment on, because everybody was like, oh yeah, you right. Oh yes, Mr. Billy Porter, you're right. Let's talk about the black gay people. No, the black gay people, listen. You either, so listen. Oh, thank you, I gotta get some money too. Listen. You either was born a man or you're trying to be one. That's all LGBTQ plus every last one of them. They either was born a man or trying to be one. So when it comes down to acting all sensitive and stuff is the most foolish thing ever. And I'm not hating on us because I'm one of us. I'm just telling us the truth. Let's stop being sensitive and looking for something all the time when right now it's the time for us to say, you know what, our black straight brothers and sisters, let's unite. Let's work on making sure that us as black people is fully entrenched in this society. And then after that, of course, we can have open and honest conduits about how y'all treat us. Because guess what? He's not lying. There is a respect factor between the gay and the straight community within the black thing. A lot of it has to do maybe with the church. Some of it has to do with upbringing. And we do have to have those talks. He wasn't lying about that. I just don't think right now is the time for us to hijack the movement, because what it does is now we talking about this. No, let's not finish talking about let's not finish talking about what we have to talk about until we finish talking about it. Let's not finish peacefully protesting and doing our part. Everybody doing our part to make this a better place for the people coming behind us, for our children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, and what have you, and get out our feelings about every single thing. This ain't the time. I'm sorry. We cannot it's not fair to hijack this movement. This is a black movement, not a black gay movement, not a black woman movement, not a black man movement, not a black dog movement, whatever letter U is, it's not that movement. It is the black movement. And that doesn't mean one black people or a subsect of black people. That's all black people. This one is about unity, not diversion. And so when you bring that context into it, you're trying to bring out diversion. I don't agree with it. And I'm going to say something about it. We like you, Bunny Porter, because you played on polls. We don't like what you're wearing. We don't like your stylist. But guess what, sister? You got to be stopped. That's wrong. You are wrong. That's what it is. I know I wasn't sentenced and arrested and tried and judged like no gay man. I was judged like a black man. When we talk about criminal justice reform and all this other stupid stuff, that's what it is. So, Nation, what y'all want to do with this man? He was obviously misguided. I don't know if this has gotten to his desk, but I did see a lot of people reshare this from my page as far as what my response was. And so hopefully maybe it did reach his desk or somebody's desk who can know a little more something about it than me, because I'm like I tell you, I don't necessarily, I know what it is. That's why I shut my fat mouth up when it's about something I don't know about. I will go ahead and open up the floor for the true activists and the people that like the B speaks of the world that know exactly how and what to say to mitigate this and to come and uplift the leader. I'm not that person. I'm not the hero. I'm the person that come to make you laugh, but I'm gonna tell you what's right. Now, in the case of this, so he wants to be the LGBTQ plus Martin Luther King. I don't know. Would they call me the LGBTQ plus Malcolm X? Because I'm gonna tell them, y'all big dummies, if y'all think that this is about y'all right now. It's not about you being gay right now. It's about you being black right now. And it's trying to open up a way to make sure your black ass could have something for yourself. Now, when it's time, we go try to do something for your gay ass, but right now it's about your black ass. And let the people save it. Y'all want to cancel him? He gets a hefty fine. Y'all, girl. Alexi, I thought you was more mean than anybody else. I could be wrong because I haven't watched Porter's full video in full, but I don't think his message was to take attention away from the beat, but to make sure that we are supporting love and the LGBTQ. Ain't the time for that. Ain't the time for that. Jay Dwayne, is not that time. Whether we support the love and the LGBTQ is not of consequence as of right now. It's not. Tell me how loving and supporting the LGBTQ plus right now is going to save a black man. In fact, I wonder if I could get my okay. I'm gonna have to look this up, but being a loving supportive gay LGBTQ ain't gonna help you do a thing. And not only that, Billy Porter's husband is a white man. Now I think that's a small issue because white people got good credit, but at the same time, you know, yeah, it's a good message. It's just not the time for that. And I think that all the LGBTQ plus need to put their feelings to the side, put your panties in a bunch, and then say, listen, let's help get this black thing situated because this is the one that we have the best chance of doing stuff. I don't want to cancel. I'd rather explain why this is. I'd rather explain why this isn't the time. I think I've made that specifically clear. This is not the time because it takes attention away from the movement, and I can't agree with that. Listen, let me tell y'all one thing clear, people. The mayonnaise people are looking for one thing right now, one thing only. They're looking for something. Listen, watch this. Let me tell you something. Trump approval ratings went down to 32. 32. There was 40, 50, 50, 40, something like that. Go look it up. I don't remember what it was. But they were down to like 32 after the pandemic response. They're creeping back up because he's constantly telling y'all, I am the law and order candidate. I'm going to get them in line. I'm going to call the military if I have to, which lets those mayonnaise people feel all cozy and comfy in their house. Okay, dude, we got, I know Trump messed up on the pandemic, but okay, he gonna save us. He's going to save us from those angry black people. Woo. That's what he's doing right now. Distractions are important right now. Think about it. When the last time we talked about the pandemic? They ain't cured it. They ain't vaccinated. They ain't cured or vaccinated it. It's still here. So they're looking for anything to distract you from what it is. Now, albeit, I believe that equal rights for African Americans is a good distraction from the pandemic. Not saying we need to ignore it, but saying this is a good distraction from it. Okay, let's talk about that. I wouldn't mind talking about that other than the pandemic. Let's talk about that. But don't think for 1 second they want to truly give you something. They're only biting you and paying attention to this until the next distraction. And if it become the LGBTQ, it's going to be the LGBTQ, and whatever we was fighting for, whatever chances we had, is out the door. It's you got to fight the battles to win the war. You don't fight, you feel what I'm saying? Every war, no war is won by war. War is won by battles. Look this up. Ain't no war has ever been won like that. Every war has been won by battles. So we want to win, we got to pick the battle. So I'm letting y'all know. Don't think they're not looking for a distraction right now. Any distraction. They're looking for one ignorant black person to come do something crazy. They're looking for one ignorant black person to say something stupid. They're looking for a distraction. They got your mind off the pandemic. Now they worry about this. Okay, he's telling y'all, look, I'm gonna get in the military behind him. Don't worry, I'm gonna save you from the angry black people. And the white folks are like, oh, and his numbers are going up. And all they're looking for is the next distraction. I like them afraid and stay afraid. So, Mr. Billy Porter, on behalf of Sip Nation, you're canceled, your picture. You're canceled. You're canceled. On to the next topic. Okay. So this is the next topic. Okay. So did anybody see this? I'm not gonna play with this woman today. Let me tell you why. You know, because some stuff, okay, it's good for a little slapstick humor, but sometimes you just go too far. All right. Did anybody see the gag artist today? Because it was it's Mondays. Did anybody get it? I'm not gonna pay the $25. I might pay the $25 just to be nosy. But did anybody see the gag artist today? Did nobody saw it? Oh, she's live now. So she's live on YouTube now? Or is she live on? It's on YouTube. Also, the show's not on her website. It's on the YouTube. Thank y'all, because I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I might have been. I've seen it once. I've caught it live maybe once. Let me see if we can see what's going on. You know I'm gonna go see, girl. You know I'm gonna go see. Oh, she sure is. She is live now. What is she talking about? So did she
Is you live? Oh, yes, how I'm live. Look at here, Khia. This is Sabrina Connor from Houston, calling to let you know. Let me tell you, sister. I know what the problem is. You're a strong black woman like I am, and I don't know if you up beneath me or not, but she's also a strong black woman. And like you, everybody.
Okay, so I don't know what she's talking about. I don't care. So, all right. So, oh, she's on YouTube. Okay, so she read everybody. Okay, it started at 8. She do the show. She do the after show on YouTube. Okay, gotcha. All right, YouTube. I left her to come see you. Okay, so let's talk about. That's not the story I want to talk. That's not it. That's coming up later. Yes, that's the part of this story. So this is a whole. I give her props for taking on the world, because that's not easy to do. But I'm gonna take them back because I feel like there is no, unless I can see it, or no clear purpose to half of the stuff she do. Now the stuff with her and Shekinah, I don't know. Shekinah is not a reading girl like that. But oh my God, why is the titties one? Let's go. I can't show it on YouTube. Fuck. So on this picture, girl, all the, like you can see all her stomach, her titties out. I don't know where Shekinah got this from. Y'all know I love me some Shekinah. So y'all not gonna play with her too much. That's not what I want. So she read. So did she read Bobby Lights as well on the thing? I'm gonna go back and see it. The problem to me is like periodizers. Yeah. Oh, child. I'm gonna go check it out. You know what? This is what we're gonna do, Slip Nation. Okay. Before we even, because this story, I need to go check it out. Because the story I was going to tell was basically how she was going to do this. And then I put this on the story because I was going to read her for charging for this bullshit. Now, entertainment is cute, but it ain't no $25 cute. So, we will definitely, I didn't want to do this story, so I guess I'll do this story. In place of this one, and then we will table the Khia story until tomorrow night, and so I can get a chance to go and review what's going on. Somebody called and said she gave them syphilis, allegedly. Oh girl. I don't know if I believe that shit. But I'll check it out. We'll get into it. We will get into it. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. So the story about Khia we're going to table until tomorrow night is on your Twitter. She a professional hater, and that's okay for being a professional hater. But we got you have to have a method to it. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's a method to, believe it or not. There's a method to what I do. There's a method. There's a task. There's a reason why I do what I do and why I think like I think. I have a testimony. I've been through stuff. I'm not sure I follow hers or think it's a valid 1-2. Not saying she ain't been through nothing. It's just like I'm not. It's like. So we're gonna table her story to tomorrow night, and this is a story I was actually just listening to myself. It's from Some Like It, which is a T-Parler contributor on MC Shakie Live page, and so we'll go ahead and listen to that, and that way we could have a story that's in it. So this girl is reading for Trina using her own words. I thought this was a nice little class to read. This girl, her name is Geisha 305, and so she's the most hated girl in Miami, apparently, allegedly. And she was supposed to be the one that read Trina first. So we'll go ahead and listen to that. Now the Khia stuff, like I said, pardonnez-moi. Before I get into it, we're gonna I want to listen to what she said because the story was just basically telling about the build up into this, and we're gonna get into that. Where did it go? There you go. And so let's listen to this. Give me a fair use audio commentary, all that 504 girl, and we'll listen to this and then go on into the next story, the one about Khia, which is premature anyway. I should have waited until. Why did I think it was? So I went to her page, her thing, to go look at it to have the story, but then it wasn't. I don't know. Think about it. Those titties tell us she definitely been through something. If you see Khia titties and all her layers, girl, you should have kept that. Khia's sister, you should have kept that to yourself. I don't know how you got that picture. Is it on my Twitter? No, it'll be on my. I'm gonna put it on my Twitter now. If you, so let's listen to this girl while we
The truth will always sound like hate to a person that hates hearing the truth. Most of the time, when people call other people out their name, they're projecting their personality or characteristics on the other individual. So, Trina, when you call people animals, bums, beneath you, it's because you feel worthless. These are your words, not mine. Hold up, check this out. You don't know nan ho, Done been the places I've been. Who could spend the grants that I spend, fuck about 5 or 6 best friends. That sounds like an animal to me. Now, I don't know what type, but let me look it up. Okay, right here it says mutts. Once again, Trina, these are your words, not mine. And you don't know nan ho, that's off the chain like you, that'll floss a thing like you, oh Lord, awful thing like you. You don't know nan ho, that'll sell more ass than you. Hold up. Let's just look that up.
my bad. Why does it stop?
The truth will always sound like hate to a person that. Right here it says prostitute. Well, you did date Trick Daddy's brother Hollywood, and he was a pimp. So that pretty much explains that verse. Now let's just keep going. We on the road now. You don't know nan ho that'll make them come like you. Nigga, you don't know nan ho, they done tried all types of shit. Wait a minute. This sounds like an advertising commercial for the men in the industry. While we're at it, let's check your dating history in the industry. Okay, we got C. Murder, Warren Sapp, Kenya Martin, The Brat, Baby, a.k.a. Birdman, Chad Johnson, Soulja Boy, Raymond Taylor, James Harden, Meek Mill, French Montana, Demetrius Flannery, Derek Hollywood Harris, Tory Lanez, Jimmy Smash, Jay-Z, Allen Iverson, Lil Wayne, Missy Elliott, Shaquille O'Neal, and T.I. Now, isn't that for JJ a hot pocket? You pop it in and pop it out. You might as well nickname that thing Pop-Tart. Now, this explains what Trick said on that Love and Hip Hop Miami reunion when he said you a new female artist coming out of Miami. Don't come for Trina or you won't make it in the game because she knows everybody. He meant to say she fucked everybody. And if you didn't know who Trick Daddy Dollar was referring to when he made that statement, he was referring to me, Geisha, a.k.a. Geisha 305, that dropped that heat.
Let me do this, sisters. I have to go back through that list of men because I thought I heard the Pratt in there. I thought I heard like some people in there. That just didn't make no sense. Nah, didn't. And did you and Missy Elliott?
Prostitute. Well, you did date Trick Daddy's brother Hollywood, and he was a pimp. So that pretty much explains that verse. Now let's just keep going. We on the road now. You don't know nan ho that'll make them come like you. Nigga, you don't know nan ho, they done tried all types of shit. Wait a minute. This sounds like an advertising commercial for the men in the industry. While we're at it, let's check your dating history in the industry. Okay, we got C. Murder, Warren Sapp, Kenya Martin, The Brat, Baby, a.k.a. Birdman, Chad Johnson, Soulja Boy, Raymond Taylor, James Harden, Meek Mill, French Montana, Demetrius Flannery, Derek Hollywood Harris, Tory Lanez, Jimmy Smash, Jay-Z, Allen Iverson, Lil Wayne, Missy Elliott, Shaquille O'Neal, and T.I. Now, isn't that for JJ a hot pocket? You pop it in and pop it out. You might as well nickname that thing Pop-Tart. Now, this explains what Trick said on that Love and Hip Hop Miami reunion when he said you a new female artist coming out of Miami. Don't come for Trina or you won't make it in the game because she knows everybody. He meant to say she fucked everybody. And if you didn't know who Trick Daddy Dollar was referring to when he made that statement, he was referring to me, Geisha, a.k.a. Geisha 305, that dropped that heat true fat. And that verse went like, you the cause and the flaws of the MIA. Out of town niggas think we so easy to lay. Trying to holler at us, think we all trick bitches. While you out there with that ninja trying to kill bitches. Oops, loose lips, better put a collar on it. No true facts, better follow up on it. Trina, you know you ate so many babies, that's why your neck pregnant. With quintuplets. A truckload of industry niggas and nobody put a ring on it.
Wait. Wait. This girl said her wait. I thought it was the girl
pregnant with quintuplets. A truckload of industry and ninja trying to kill bitches. Oops, loose lips, better put a collar on it. No true facts, better follow up on it. Trina, you know you ate so many babies, that's why your neck pregnant. With quintuplets. A truckload of industry niggas and nobody put a ring on it. That is not queen-like activity. You just couldn't cut your old ways even when you made it. And you wonder why men out of town stereotype Miami women. Look at the representation coming up out of our city. So if you ever wonder why they entitled me a hater down here in Miami, is because I tell it like it is. The truth will always...
Okay. Sister, that was a read. Girl, I have to give you your props, girl. That was a read. That was a read. That was a library, sister. That was a bookstore. Sister, you Barnes and Noble poetry reader, girl. I thought Khia did a dirty. Girl, that was Barnes and Noble. Girl, they've been letting more Trina, girl. That one comment, girl. Girl, I know if she could just turn back the hands of time, girl, she'd be like, damn, girl. These girls, and she, girl. Oh, girl, that girl said, that's, you been sucking so much, that's why your neck pregnant. We can't suck this. Girl. Oh girl. Oh girl. Oh. Oh girl. Okay, so all right, so I think in other news, girl, Trina, girl, let it go, sister. Just you know what, sister, Trina, probably the best thing for you to do, girl, is just to just quit for a little while. Just take your little break. Girl, them girls laying you think, girl. Let me do what I want to show. Okay, I was trying to show. I don't think that goodbye. Girl. All right, we're gonna talk about that next. But I want to show y'all the where did that picture go? Okay, there. Okay, so I gotta show. How can I? Let me turn it off first because I don't want to. We're not gonna get banned on YouTube. So that was the titty picture. Let me put it back up. All right. So put that on top because I can't. I'm not gonna show a nipple. But this was the I did repost it to my excuse me to my Twitter and girl, like she don't got a bra on, girl. What's going on with her stomach? Girl, is that the thunderbolt that Trey talking about? Come on, sister. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna lie, girl. When you coming for them girls, listen. One or two things got to be true about yourself. This is real talk, Miss Khia. I guess you get. I guess you know what you're doing better than me, sister, and that's what it is. But if you want to come for them girls, all of them girls, like you coming for them girls, sister, your whole life got to be in order, in order, in order, or you got to be so comfortable with who you are that you really don't give no damn. You got to be so comfortable. I don't know if this is comfortable to you, but girl, okay, it is what it is. So, hey, it is what it is. I wish you the best of luck, sister, girl, because them girls is not having it. Them girls are not happy. Okay, I don't know if you're doing this. I just hope you have a reason for doing this, sister. I just hope you have a reason for doing what you're doing. I mean, it's good. We love looking at it. It's a kiki. It's a cackle. At least make sure the titties sitting up. Okay, if you're gonna come for them girls, you gotta put a bra on, girl. I wear mine, sister. I wear my little bra, girl. I wear my little sports bra. I can't. I'm not gonna come to the girls with them things hanging all the way low like that. I'm gonna I'm gonna set them suckers up. You heard me? I'm gonna set them up. They say Kai is just bored. So I'm gonna set them up. I'm gonna set them up, sister. I'm gonna bop them. I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in some harnesses, girl, parachutes, whatever you wanna call them. That's what I'm. I'm not. Girls ain't gonna come for me for that. You tell me. When the Williams come to work high with no ass and big old titties. Okay. So, sister, I mean, there you have it. Okay. On to, I'm canceled. Okay, so we're gonna cancel Trina here. Let me tell you why we're gonna cancel Trina. Because she just got red, and we're gonna table Khia till tomorrow. We're gonna cancel Trina, table Khia until tomorrow, and we're gonna see if we can get this girl from 305 on the show. This other girl. So Trina, on behalf of Ship Nation, you're a cancel sister. Khia, you're a table till tomorrow. Please have on the bra for us. That's what we're gonna do. And we will talk about that on tomorrow's show. On to our next topic. Let me X this out, girl. Okay, because someone's gonna try to get me good. All right. So our next topic comes from the Tea Parlor on MC Shakie Live, and it's the very outspoken Amanda Seales had a few things to say about Terry Crews Street from last Sunday night. Well, he said that defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy. As if being dragged by Twitter wasn't enough, Amanda chimed in. Terry didn't like that she called him a coon and responded saying any black person who calls me a coon or an Uncle Tom for promoting equality is a black supremacist because they have determined who's black and who's not. And Amanda took the opportunity to school him. Amanda Seales responded. So that's what. So she responded. He responded. She responded to defeating white supremacists without white people creates black supremacy equality. Anybody got a camera with a flash? So listen. He responded, any black person who calls me a coon or Uncle Tom for promoting equality is a black supremacist because they have determined who's black and who is not. Coons are Negroes who choose white approval over black advancement. Well, now we know why Terry Crews is Gabrielle U under the bus. Always do have coons in the midst. But Shake is this. I'm sorry, I'm not competing with surgery. I have no idea what you're talking about. HP was in the system. I'm definitely shade under. It's definitely shade under them cities. City where I can't pop them. Okay, I thought even Michelle had the Sages say his cities. No, she did not. I beg her, okay, they try to bring it over stuff on them. Follow that up. I don't know. What the hell is black supremacy? Cancel. I'm gonna tell you what I think black supremacy is, but I don't think it is actually from us. I don't think we can have it. Black supremacy, I do believe, come from those in Africa thinking that they're better than us for whatever reason. That might be black. So let me say something. You know what the world needs? I think. You know what I think the world might need? I think it need a few of these young brothers to be black supremacists. That's what I think. Why not? I think some of these brothers should have that ideology that the black is the supreme race. I mean, they have the science to back it up. They've done a good job of brainwashing us and telling us that we are less, that we were slaves and slave mentality and all this other stuff like that. That's okay. But I think what we need around here is a little black supremacy. I think some of these brothers, I want y'all to raise y'all sons and remind them every day, ain't nobody on this planet greater than you. You done built everything. You done built countries, empires, kingdoms, pyramids, and everything else. All that's in Africa. Everything cometh from the black person. The black is the only race that can create every other race. No race can create black. None. There's none. That's scientific proof. That's the scientific proof. We are the creators. We are the creator race. Trust me. Understand that. Check this out. No race can make a black man. You could put two anythings together and they'll never create a black man. But you could put black and get white from albino. You could put black, put them in a desert, put them in the mountains a little while, and you get white people. You could put them in a less outside of Africa, he's gonna lighten up and get that. You put him over there and breed him with a monkey, and you get the Chinese. That's what happened. That's how they got breeded like that. They got breeded with some type of ape. Black people went. This what happened. So look it up. You get the Chinese people like this. The black people was going west. The Arab people come from the black people, moved out there. They was in a desert. They wasn't in a jungle, so they got a little less black than us. They was covered up all day. But then they kept going west to them. Excuse me, they kept going their east. And so they went, it was our west, their east. But they kept going their east. And then that's how they got to China. They met a monkey, one of the little spider monkeys or something. I don't know what they call them. And that's how they got them. But they come from black people. They come from the Arab people who come from black people. The white people come from us going up into the Caucasus Mountains, Caucasians. Look it up. I'm not making this up. All of us can be traced to a single mitochondrial Eve. Guess where she from? Africa, Ethiopia. That's where she from them jungles. That's where we was at. We can make them, they can't make us. What's wrong with the little black supremacy? What's wrong with little black supremacy? We make them, they don't make us. Can't make us. And so if you listen to the Bible, or the Quran, or even so much as the Judaic Torah, it says God created us in his image. So if the only thing he put here was a black man and a black woman, mitochondrial Eve, what that mean God is? I'm just saying, look, y'all don't argue with me. I ain't here to preach now. I'm not gonna do no preaching. I leave that for the preachers. I know my lane. I'm here to entertain y'all. But I'm gonna throw a little education in here for y'all. What's wrong with black supremacy when the blacks are the supremes? God made us in his image, and we was the only ones here. We're the only one organic to this planet. All of them was created from us. What? Tell me when I say something wrong. They ain't gonna like it. I don't care. What's wrong with a little black supremacist? So Terry Crews, you's a dummy. Amanda still thank you for putting the dummy in this place. He still think he in white chicks. That's why he acting like that. He really think he's the characters on, he played the characters on the white chicks that like the white women. He think that's real. That was the last time he was relevant. He was he was the last time he was relevant. He was playing a character that loved white women. So he's still living in the past. He's still in the past. I'm sorry. White Chicks was funny. But guess what? Terry Crews, you bitch you. Let me tell you something, sister. Once they took off the mask, there was two black men. Let me just, hey, hey. There was two men behind there. I'm just saying, I don't know. There was two men under there. Just saying. Your wife, she's a beautiful woman. I like her. Her shoulders broad though. Her shoulders broad. I'm just look. Don't get mad with me. I'm just bringing this to say what it is. She's a beautiful woman. Them shoulders broad. But y'all play football together. Okay. Oh, men? You mispronounce white men. He like those. Oh, okay. Play football. She look like she athletic. She very athletic. Very athletic. Okay. So what Sip Nation movie? Tough. A little tough. Broad, strong up there. She got a man still a little right hook. Can't even put her arms down all the way right there. No, she could beat me up. I wouldn't want to see her on the dark night. I'm sorry. So I know she could. I know she'll take my. I know she'll take me. I'm running. I'm just running. Okay. Little shoulder pad. A little. Terry Crews. He's the big dummy. Terry Crews is the big dummy. Go keep sucking on the white people's cocks and get up out of here. You big dummy, you. Terry Crews, you bitch, you. On behalf of Sick Nation, you're canceled. On top of next story. Okay, so this one I covered, but it was it was actually covered by a lot of other mainstream blogs actually. So Mark Wahlberg the other day posted the murder of George Floyd is heartbreaking. We must all work together to fix this problem. I'm praying for all of us. God bless. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Wahlberg. So he posted that. Yet people have seemed to forget, except these people, internet, that a few years ago, he was 15, but him and three friends chased after three black children, ages 9 through 10, and pelted them with rocks, tossing rocks at them, yelling, "Kill the niggas," before an ambulance driver intervened. He also harassed a group of mostly black children the following day at a beach, gathering other white men to join in racially abusing them and throwing rocks. He was charged with attempted murder, pleaded guilty to felony assault, and was sentenced to 2 years in jail, although he only ended up doing 45 days in prison. Wahlberg attempted to seek a pardon for the second attack in 2014, to have it struck down from his criminal record. He wanted to get this off his record. He said in his thing that he prepared for them, I am deeply sorry for the actions that I took on the night of April 8th of 1988, as well as for any lasting damage that I may have caused the victims. Since that time, I've dedicated myself to becoming a better person and citizen so that I can be a role model to my children and others. He told the Associated Press at the time, I have apologized many times. The first opportunity I had to apologize was right there in the court when all the dust had settled and I was getting shackled and taken away and making sure I paid my debt to society and continue to try and do things to make up for the mistakes that I've made. See, listen, don't tell me first of all, Mark Wahlberg, you bitch you. Don't ever tell me what you did to make yourself feel better. What have you did for these parents of the kids? What have you did for the kids? What have you did for the black people you assaulted? What about those people? What that you were convicted of assaulting? What you did for them? I don't care what the hell you did to make yourself feel better and what you want to do for your children and be the productive member of your society, sister. What I need to know is what you did for them. They're Janet Jackson and they're asking, what have you done for me lately? I don't care what the hell you did for them. This whole statement that you read and prepared that day tells us what you did for you. I am deeply sorry. I took out as well, but I have dedicated to myself to becoming a better citizen. No. What you did for them? You want, let me say something. You want us to truly forget, like the Bible commands us to forgive. So we got to do it, y'all. Calm down before we go in. The Bible does command us to forgive. And I'm not religious, but most things you got to forgive. And I'm not saying turn on the cheek here, but Mark, sister, what have you done for them? That lets me know when you're sorry. That lets me know when you're sorry. Not what you've done for you to make you feel better. I wouldn't give a good goddamn what you've done for you. I need to know what you've done for them. You just canceled just because. Then he did 45 days in jail for destroying innocent black kids' lives. Y'all think hardly that's paying your debt to society? You paid your debt. Oh my God. You did a month and 2 weeks in jail and you destroyed 3 innocent black kids' lives and probably countless others. And not to mention their parents and how they view themselves in society has probably been permanently altered by you. And you're telling me that you did 45 days in jail and you paid your debt to society? Well, I'll be damned. I must have paid my debt, your debt, your cousin debt, every other piece of debt. How much debt did my people pay? He said, I didn't need that. I spent 28 years righting the wrong. How? So listen, Sip Nation, this is what I did this morning. I said this. Oh, Sip Nation, I'm so sorry. Well, bless your racist little heart, Mark. I speak for all sippers whom the majority are black, and we said we are good on your support. We don't need you supporting Floyd. We don't need you supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. We don't need you with your stupid posts. We don't need you bringing attention. We don't need you clout chasing right now or relevant chasing right now. This ain't the time for you neither, sis. Stuff like that pisses me off, I swear to God. And on behalf of Sip Nation, you are canceled. I did reach out to him. I asked him one question. They didn't respond. I sent them a DM. I said, are you serious? Sip Nation, unanimous cancellation. Mark him up. You're canceled. Next story. Girl. Now we get behind our hour, so I gotta hurry up. All right, so in this story, Eve and her billionaire gazillionaire husband were having uncomfortable conversations about race. So the Twitterverse and everybody went crazy for a minute. They went crazy for a minute. It was just like, oh girl, blah, 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 blah. So listen, my question is, this has got to be expected from people who are in those interracial relationships right now. This is a hot button issue for most households. And how do biracial people feel? I don't know. But I will say this. I wish them success. I truly don't believe this. I do not believe that all white people are bad. I do not believe it. I believe that there are some bad people, white, black, and everything else. I believe that. And I'm not saying her husband is bad or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I will say this. Sister, if you're in an interracial relationship or an interracial thing, the best thing for you to do is have those open conversations. And so I'm proud of her for at least acknowledging that they're having those conversations. There's nothing to do. Get your money, sis. I hope you ain't signed no prenup, girl. You could divorce him right now and say, look, it's because the movement. So, Carol, that's from Eve. All right. So, this story is. So, this is the president. I heard saying that this man is our president.
Police are doing an incredible job. As I said, the records are being broken in terms of lack of crime. We had a tremendous year, tremendous 12 months, tremendous 36 months, I think you can say, during the term. Then you add 6 months to that. 3.5 years, it's gone by very quickly, but we've had a tremendous record on crime. And we're going to work and we're going to talk about ideas how we can do it better and how we can do it, if possible, in a much more gentle fashion. A thing like happened should never have happened. And plenty of things shouldn't have happened. But we can't give up the finest law enforcement anywhere in the world. There's nothing like it. Police are doing an incredible job.
All right, so here's the thing. But on the other side, they're cutting funding to the NYPD, and they're cutting the movements are going across America to defund. No, I didn't see that five ago. Frederica, we're gonna help you get your visa, sister. We're gonna give you a job with one of my companies. It's going to be Sip Cos. No, I ain't gonna put you on head of Sip Cosmetics, girl. I can just see you telling people fuck your order and everything else. We'll put you in Sip Media Group and give you a desk job because I'm not feeling it. No. We're gonna help you because you got a job. You got a job waiting on you, Frederica. You got a job waiting for you. Thank you, that 504. I appreciate you. But on the other spectrum, they're saying defund the police. I think that's a bad idea too. And let me tell you why. Girls, like, who you gonna call? Like, at the end of the day, guess what? Just like we just said all black people aren't bad and all white people are not bad. Guess what? Genius, all police are not bad. Yes, this was a bad incident. And yes, all across the board, the system is messed up. The answer is, listen, now it is a good idea that you're putting money into community programs. That's good. I'm not tripping about that. I can't take nothing away from that. So at least if you're defunding them, you're putting the money where it could go. But let me tell y'all something. Studies have shown that education is the single greatest combatant against most anything that ails a society. Meaning that the more people know, the less they want. If people knew how to start business and get SBA loans, you think they're gonna be out there selling crack? Nope. When you know better, you do better. So education is the thing. Education is the thing. If I knew then what I knew now, I'd have been on YouTube in 2007. I wouldn't have been on Cash and Check. It is what it is. I was on YouTube, but I didn't know they paid you. They didn't have that. I didn't know how to do it. Figure it out. Trump is a dummy, but also defunding police. Listen, we got to be honest, people. We still have to live, grow, and raise our families in a society. A society without police or a defunded police report is not necessarily a society that I want to raise a family in. I want to know when I call that number 911 that my taxes are going to somebody's going to come and do whatever it is. Now, prayerfully, when we get into guess what? If education is the combat into anything with LG, I think all police, if you're going to don't defund, refund. Which I mean, put more money into them, but put more money into their education, which means that teach them how to be better police and how to not be a racial thing. If you're going to defund them, take away the incentives it is for them to make arrests. Make that not a thing. If they make 0 arrests or 10 million, it doesn't matter. They don't get a bonus for that or a thing. Training needs to be good. You need to put more money into that, not less. They need to open up the prayer. And listen, I think this is what they should do too. If I was the congressman, You hear me? I would go ahead and I would introduce a bill that listen, black people, we can't, this is what it is. They don't want to give us our 40 acres and a mule. They don't want to give us reparations. They don't want to give us money, blah, 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 etc., etc. But I'll tell you what they do. I would take this right now. If they clean all our credit reports, clean them all, put us on equal credit footing with them, that takes a button. They can click a button and do that. That's number one. And number two, start teaching the educate in schools, especially black schools, start doing the education curriculum when it comes to finances. So we understand coming up exactly how money works. You do those two things, I guarantee, first of all, I'll be satisfied. And number two, that puts us on playing fields with y'all. It does. And that you stop the protest. It don't cost y'all money. You press a button, boop, all y'all credit clean. Now, I know few of us could be crazy with it, but some of us is gonna use it to change our lives and the lives of people coming down from it. That's a lot of us, at least half of us. And the other half, I think, could talk to the rest of them. That's number one. Because everybody knows somebody in their family smart. Like if I have a how soul food Terry was the like I'm gonna go talk to Aunt Terry. Everybody got an Aunt Terry. Our Aunt Terry was really like Aunt Rose, my aunt that lives in Washington. But she just kind of did like that's where everybody went to. But everybody got an Aunt Terry. And so a lot of us ain't gonna just go ahead and say, you know what? Let me go give me a Capital One call. No, they're go spinning up. No, some of us is gonna go to Aunt Terry and be like, girl, what can I, everybody got the 800 now. How can I start a business or something? That's what some people gonna do. And I think that helps us a lot. That's one, and don't cost you no money. Number two, the next part about that is teach us at young ages how not only credit, but finance, but money, but stocks, but bonds, but mutual funds. Teach us how that works. Put that in school and make that a curriculum and make it so we don't graduate unless we get it. Then you won't have to worry about protesting no more. Everybody gonna go home, chill, and do it. Let me ask you something, Simulation, and this is something I want to know for tomorrow. How are we talking to our children about what's going on? And the reason I ask y'all, because I don't necessarily know how to talk to mine. Now, my daughter's old, she understands, of course, whatever's going on. She's an adult now, basically. She's 19. But my son is 12. So it's like, I want to explain to him in a certain type of way what's actually going on and what this thing. Like, I'm talking to y'all about it. Yeah, it could be adults. But how do you explain to the kids that's seeing this and like, what the hell going on? That's a good question. So make sure that's something to think about. I would like to know. Y'all make sure if y'all want to leave some messages in the description below, or y'all could email me at mcshakielive@gmail.com, and I will, some of the best answers I will read. I need to find out how we got to tell our kids this, because this is something that is a thing. All right. And our final story tonight is usually a good story I like to leave off on. You said you had to sit down with your nephew yesterday? I have a 10 and a 20-year-old son. We're having honest conversations. I think honesty is the best policy, but how, I guess I'm asking how much you should know. All right, so let's go on to our next and final story. We canceled Trump. He's been canceled. We just want to talk about that. Next and final, where is it going? This is our next and final story. Rapper Swelly had blunts instead of candles on his birthday cake. Oh. Oh, all right. Everybody, congratulations to him. Shout out to him. 27. You don't really too much hear about him doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of be like in his own little thing. He got that girl. I don't really be hearing about him do. Oh, you know what other story I wanted to talk about tonight? Oh my God, Tory Lanez and that was on. Oh damn, but that was 9 stories. Damn, Tory Lanez. So the guy from Puerto Rico not superstar, super whatever his name is. Him, he accused Tory Lanez of stealing this song. It's on the Shade Room, girl. I'm gonna repost it to Instagram because I thought it was interesting. Okay. What I want to say. Spectacular. Sorry, superstar spectacular, something like that. So Spectacular accused Tory Lanez of stealing grind. It was a girl, damn. Real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna talk about it because it's not gonna be me mad at tomorrow. I just thought it was something like, oh girl, for real. I would eat some. Is that shit on? All the same, the only one different is mine. I'm in the club for the love. When I let go. It might hurt the shit. Because I don't feel the shit. Yes, it is. Sort of kind. All right. So spectacular. Thank you. So it started right here. So
Fighting with my lawyers for a better offer. Just wanna see my daughter. I'm not the won't let me. I'm not the won't let me.
So Tory Lanez saying, so we're gonna tell me Akon gave the Locked Up remix sample to someone else and not me. I'm going back to Bang Bang. It was 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is making a Locked Up remix. Did y'all see his ponytail, girl? Y'all not playing with that girl. That sister there, that girl there, that girl there with that girl there. Anyway, so Spectacular clout chasing, put in there, put all replies to that. You should have just sold it like Grind on Me in Your Body. Why stop now? Just keeping it 2 versions. So Lanez put, I'm Spectacular stole what? Actually, I bought the rights from whoever signed you and publishes your music. But I guess you weren't a part of that conversation. Go stand in someone's eyes and rub on someone's thighs and leave me out of this one. Good night, my black brother. And so Spectacular responded, ever since you got that new hairline, you've been acting different. Stop with the cap. Last time I checked, I own my masters. What type of bootleg business you run? You acting like Virgin not keeping it 2 Virgin. And so he actually responded to the Shade Room. Responded, but why you all keep trying to make me sue that man? I'm letting him get his bag and just taking a little shit. You're hyping this up too much. Oh, girl. You thank you, whoever put this. You hyping it up too much. Girl, is these people still relevant, girl? Like, not really. He's not hot trade no more. Oh, yes, he is. I'll take that back. Okay. I'll take that back. He's still a hot trade. I'll take that back. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up. So he graduated from Harvard for business? That's not the one. Girl, don't. No. This not the one with the business thing with what that girl name is? Please tell me it's not that girl. I don't be knowing, girl. I didn't knew that was them, girl. Look, stop. I'm finding out something with y'all. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, I don't care what nobody says. Let me show you the gayest picture that made me think he was gay so far on this one right here, which was the one with the cakes, girl, right here. That gives me the gayest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That gave me just weird. Oh, this is his son? Okay. Oh, girl. big cancel, girl. You big canceled. You big cancel, sis. Good day. I ain't even knew that. Big cancel. I should have left the story and see what it was. Okay. So Sip Nation. Oh, girl. So Sip Nation, thank y'all so much. This has been the show, Hot 99. Don't forget to come and tune in with us tomorrow at the same damn time, same damn channel. Y'all know we got a few topics that we need to do that was carried over from tonight. I do appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all, Sip Nation. Y'all are the best. I swear. Can I shout Sharice from the earlier bot, please? What's going on, Sharice? What's up, Sharice? Shout out to Sharice. Why am I shouting Sharice out? Did I bot for her? I bot for her. That's what it is. Shout out to you, Sharice. I'm sorry, sister. Welcome. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are the best guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on your way out. I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, King Lou. Thank you, my baby. Oh, but Shakespeare, shout out. I'm so sorry. Sharice, I apologize. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Sharice, thank you so much. Can we hear that intro tomorrow when you come? That's the intro. That's not the outro. Shawanda. Oh, I guess I'll let y'all hear it. Since I'm back. Oh, I don't have it pulled up. I gotta find it. I'm so sorry. So thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow, my family, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are the best. 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 Y'all are the best.